Daylight. Mobbing on Earth, boy. Showtime. Hey.
D-Mark got that heat.
Curtain call, let the show begin. I know it's hurting y'all the way I'm going in. I need a murder dog cover for the times I was killing shit and y'all ain't know it then. Working hard, long hours in the trap, in my bag like some dope again. It's that blue magic, no Nicky Barnes cut. Niggas know who I'm doper than. Everybody, old nigga, new nigga, only see a challenge in a few niggas. A lot of y'all can wipe the smile off your face on the mob, it ain't none of you niggas. I just put the switch on the new blicker, rapid fire spitting, it's a boosh nigga. 2 street for a lot of you niggas, hard knocks, life, body, 2 jigger. Back on my shit again. Endurance, I tire him out like a Mitchell, and I'm about to put on that shit again. I was trying to be humble, but fuck it, I'm still a man. Don't rap like a kilogram. They finna spin us up top like a ceiling fan. I'm about to pop like a trigger man. From that hustling stock, so I'm more about my dividends. It's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, pulling on a nigga. I should pull a Kevin, kick her in the titty. Nah, I'm being petty, baby, I'm just kidding. Going with your move, I ain't even tripping. I had groupie back when I was in the kitchen. Had 3 counted, catching what I'm pitching. Montana way, started with the dishes. Out of town played, not the pocket trip. Real G's round me, we don't do the fiction. Niggas rub me wrong, it gon' be some friction. It gon' be a spark, I'ma stand on business. Ain't no favorite op, I can stand them niggas. They gon' lay in dirt, candlelight visuals, face on the shirt. Now you get the pictures on 23. Now you get the scripture, homies ain't gon' fly. They done got religion. I be outside, functioning with killers. Police outside, hunting for the dealer. Bitches mouth wide, hungry for a nigga. I ain't even drop no money on the ticker. True player, I be turned with the ism. Bad bitches know the vibe I be giving. Fuck the haters and the lies they been telling. They'll make the news at noon 10 and 11. Showtime, it's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga. Yeah. Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA man, Daylight TV. Back at y'all with another Mafia Material Mobcast. Episode 81. Got my bro host World Past in here. World, what's the word, my nigga?
What up? What up?
You know what I'm saying? Shit, just some more of it. Just some more of it. How was your week? Your weekend and all that?
Shit, everything was good. Got some good news, some great news as a matter of fact.
That's always good to have great news.
Especially when you mobbing with the mob.
Yeah, man. I had a great. I mean, last week was busy. You know, the usual, but today I had a great day. Today I had an amazing day. And the world is about to find out just how amazing my day is probably all through the fucking summer. I had one of those. Yeah, man, you know, shit, definitely had a better day and better week than some people. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, this zesty fucker. Yeah, Africa Bambaataa, the Predator. You know what I'm saying? And Hassan Campbell, the Hustle. Yeah, the Thigh Master Wars. Gotta talk about it. Cause I'm seeing a lot of shit, and it's kind of disturbing to me, bro. It's a little disturbing. You know, how soon we forget.
But yeah, man, the death of the Thigh Master, Bambaataa, Zulu Nation, and Hassan Campbell's Hustle. Shout out to all the real ones, the ones that just don't follow the culture, but actually know the codes. The internet is currently on fire because, the alleged, some people call him the godfather of hip hop. I don't know where the fuck they get their history from. That's cool hurt, nigga. But you could say that nigga is the godfather of the booty bandits of hip hop. But we talking about Africa, booty bandit Bambaataa. Yeah, he finally checked out at 68. I bet you that zesty ass nigga was damn sure holding out for the 69. But he ain't make it.
Freaky ass boy.
I see on my timeline, I see the rest in peace posts from people who claim that, they're for the culture. But let's be clear. If your version of the culture includes, protecting a predator just because, he sampled craft work, then you and I are not alike. We have nothing in common.
Nothing at all, nigga.
Like, a lot of y'all are just now finding out about, the Zest Fathers' extracurricular activities thanks to the internet. But some of us had a primary source before Google was even a thought. Long live my Uncle Roo. He was definitely outside for the Black Spade, Tomahawk era and all of that. He saw the transition from the Spade to Zulu firsthand. And he didn't join. Why? Because real street niggas knew then what the world knows now. To real street dudes, the Zulu Nation wasn't necessarily just a peace movement. It was some glitter boy sissy shit. Yeah, niggas saw the costume, the feathers, and the vibe. And decided shit, they rather just lead a gang life entirely. And a lot of them niggas end up going on to be drug kingpins and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, then join the fucking circus. He smelt that rainbow mafia energy decades ago. Decades, nigga. Now, we can't talk about Bambaataa's legacy without talking about the man who made a second career out of being his chief victim. And we talking about Hassan Campbell.
Poppy.
Mommy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
For Growth River Projects.
And this is even how I found out that the nigga Bambaataa was dead. So I see this nigga Bullet Gotti in the chat, Pest World chat, only chat that matters. I forgot to hit the live on Instagram. Huh? Them niggas to catch up.
Shit, I forgot to share the shit to the chat.
Yeah, I put it in the chat, but
No.
But yeah, like, nigga, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at like Gotti's page. I'm thinking he's just going in on Hassan, you know what I mean? Because that's just what the nigga do. I didn't even realize that this motherfucking Bambaataa was actually dead. So I'm like, oh shit. I said, ain't that crazy? I said, that nigga went to that big old pride parade in the sky. Or under the ground, you don't know. Now, look, y'all know I'm an investigative mind, man. I connect dots. That's what I do. And some of these dots are looking like a game of Connect 4 where nobody wins. See, Hassan wants us to believe that he was this tough, gun-toting Bronx River houses thug-ass nigga since he was 14. But he claimed that the violation was happening up until he was 16 or older. And the wildest part is he says after the first time it happened, he still would sneak over there whenever he went to the store for his mom's or whatever the case may be. Now, I've been in the game all my life. I know the plays. You know, that doesn't sound like a victim. That sounds like a domestic dispute. It feels like, Hassan, you was in a full-blown relationship with that nigga, and now that the world knows Bambaataa's dirty little secret, you're ashamed of your Rainbow Mafia membership, and so you playing the victim card to save face. You are actually casting. Co-conspirator playing the victim. But I mean, shit. At this point, bro, Hassan, I don't know what you're gonna talk about now that this nigga dead. It's gonna be like beating a dead horse. You know, I told Bullets in the comments, I said, you know, Hassan should go and like try to license his face to be the logo for the Thigh Master machine. You know, since cancer then came and turned your boyfriend TV off. You know, and now you're gonna be out here, I guess, doing a solo press tour about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it on it. You got to. Because see, Hassan, you was never officially Mrs. Bambaataa. Like, I'm not into the Rainbow Mafia lifestyle, but I don't think getting thigh'd or getting used as a human thigh master consummates any vows that you took with that man. You don't get no survivor benefits or access to the pension fund, you know, for the role that you played. You were a mistress. A mister on the side. A mister on the side.
How you a side nigga to a man?
No, he's not a side nigga. He's a thigh nigga.
Look, he really a bitch ass nigga. Side bitch. No, side bitch ass nigga.
You take a thigh of relief. I mean, a sigh of relief. But like, so you know, while the industry mourns, you know, their pioneer. I guess you niggas is weird enough for that. Over here, Mafia Material, nigga, we standing on business. Bambaataa isn't getting a pass just because he's in the dirt. Yeah, he was the butt of all of my booty bandit jokes when he was breathing. And he gonna be the butt of the motherfuckers now. If you're out here posting RIP to Bambaataa shit, go ahead and just, you know, sign up to be a thigh master and shit. I'm pretty sure Hassan Campbell is about to set up a new dating profile any minute now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really showing solidarity with a man who violated, you know, what's supposed to be the most sacred code that niggas say they got.
Nigga violated the innocence of the youth. Nigga violated the innocence of the youth, man.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I might still listen to a song or two of a rapper who I think is like a bitch ass nigga or a snitch or whatever and shit. Like, he might still have a record I like. Right? And I might be able to separate the artist from the, you know, like the art from the artist. But when it comes down, like, but what I don't do is I don't separate the art from the artist when the artist is a fucking predator. That shit, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not honoring this nigga as no godfather or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I would say, well, I'm gonna really just say, take it how the fuck you want and shit like that. Because I damn sure ain't afraid of no Zulu Nation niggas. I'm not afraid of a lot of niggas, but I'm definitely not afraid of them niggas. And we'll be digging deeper into the lost in transition files about this nigga and any other goofy ass, bitch ass nigga that's out here. You know, anything that any story the industry tried to polish over with glitter and peace treaties. Fucking glitter boys. What that nigga Jimmy Jump say, that he's the motherfucking glitter boy. That's gonna get laid, sprayed, and played. You know what I'm saying, homeboy?
Shout out to Larry.
Yeah. Larry Fishburne, nigga. Before Lawrence. He got some money and became Lawrence. That nigga was Larry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Royal in the chat.
Roy, what up?
Oh man, but yeah, that's what the fuck going on, man. Bambaataa the fuck up out of here. Died at 68. Nasty ass nigga definitely was trying to hold out for 69 with a man.
Freak ass
But
nigga.
it's over now. It's all over. Meanwhile, Hassan Campbell over here, whatever and shit. Look at his face. I miss my homies.
That nigga over there singing that Aaron Hall.
Nah, well, he's singing that Luther Vandross shit. If I could just dance with my daddy one more time.
Nah, what's that Aaron Hall song he had? When he was in the white, he was singing about the bitch that died or some shit.
I don't even know. I know more about Aaron Hall's Vlad TV interview than I know about his music, unfortunately.
Shit, that nigga about to go down.
Yeah, he might have already went down the way he was talking about.
They probably found that nigga in a hotel in Atlanta a few months ago. High enough from the lawsuit.
Oh man. Hey, Cassie got kicked down Aaron Hall.
Oh shit. Where were you at in the building? I was in the Aaron Hall section.
Oh shit, yeah. When you see that A on the staircase or whatever that leads to the hallway, that A stands for Aaron, bitch. And Diddy was airing your ass out. Yes. Oh man. But yeah, that's what's going on. Bambaataa's up out of here. Hassan's mad about it. You know. It'll be all right, nigga. You'll find something else to talk about. Or not. The Mafia Material Mobcast, man, episode 81. Gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Daylight. Mobbing on Earth, boy. MOE for life. Hey, this the part where I separate the king from the pawns. Chestnut checkers, nigga. Let's do it. We rolling? Look, I ain't trying to be friendly with niggas in the least bit, cause I seen friends do some shit to friends in the street shit. Around here, cocaine only thing getting ether. It's a cold world, but I'll draw heat before I delete it. The plot thickens like fake rollies, the block ticking. Coach, my youngins only shoot for the bucks, I'm Doc Rivers. You know the drill, 2-man squad in a hot Civic, just us. Ride around with a judge full of cop killers in the cut like bastration. I'm clutching like Pappy Mason, assaults and circumstances, all of them aggravated. I smoke when I'm agitated, so I ain't been spazzing lately. Got that 9 with that Eminem feature. Who acting shady? It's hurtful when the people you love don't truly fuck with you. Nobody, but what's up with that bud? No really hug with you. I'm with all the smoke. They finna cough up a lung or two. I'm in these streets comfortably. I done made it uncomfortable. Rap game, I'm pouring her. What the fuck is it coming to? Rapid weird is all them Diddy party they been running to. Brick wall, I ain't the problem you wanna run into. You gon' be a different kind of grounded when I punish you. You don't want your whole stomping ground swept from under you. Leave that little ride home and bring a bigger gun with you. Hard heart, wouldn't spare you bitches if I wanted to. Some niggas only learn under the heat like it's summer school. Told them first time, don't make me say this shit again. If you listening for you try me, pussy, play this shit again. My weapon refused to grow up, gotta raise this shit again. I'm the motherfucking piper, time to pay this shit again. I'm outside, I ain't never high, sucker, bring it on. This is chess, not checkers, separate the king from pawn. Short stopping niggas acting cause we never got along. The group been getting fat while I starve and not for long. Nigga.
Yeah, back again, niggas. Hey man, it's your boy DAA, man. Daylight TV, Mafia Material, Mobcast, episode 81. My bro host World Pest in here.
What up?
Oh man. Guns is up. Guns is up. You know. I guess we could say a good way to start this is Houston, we have a problem. Yeah. The Houston check-in, the Houston check-in system just got a system update. We got to talk about All-Star JR versus Mob Ties.
Putting up great numbers at the All-Star game.
Yeah. And oh man, this is a good one. You know, shout out to Detroit. I actually found out about this shit via Dogface. Shout out Dogface. You know, that nigga all kind of shit. Yeah, like that's a funny nigga. But yeah, man. You know, they say Houston is the city of Southern hospitality, or one of them. But lately, the welcome wagon looks a lot more like a 5-on-1 jump squad. Talking about the incident at Confessions Restaurant. I'm guessing that's what the fuck it's called. Like, I was shocked when I seen that shit. I'm like, Confession. I'm like, did Usher on this shit? Is the motto for the food let it burn? Like, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's incident at Confessions Restaurant involving All-Star JR, J Prince Jr., slow talking ass, and NBA Ben 10. Now, the blogs are going to give you the PG version, but we're going to talk about, you know, the spell being broken. We're going to talk about what happens when a Godfather persona meets a guy from Detroit who doesn't believe in fairy tales. Yeah, so for years, the Prince family has played this game. It's a very specific hustle. Your house gets broken into, then magic. The big homie shows up on IG with your car keys and shit, acting like he's doing you a favor while he's actually checking your temperature. And this is the shit. You know, in 2020, NBA YoungBoy told them, you know, mind their business. He called it out for what it was. a spooky orchestrated circus. But apparently, Ben 10 didn't get the memo. Or maybe, as we suspect, some knees were bent behind closed doors, man. Because seeing Ben 10 out here playing like assistant manager or some shit, or whatever the fuck he doing for J Prince Jr., it's like seeing a wolf act as a service dog for a fucking poodle. It's a bad look. No, I'm kind of just going off right now, but you know, this shit like was weird to me. Cause the first thing when I heard Ben 10 with J Prince Jr., I'm like, wasn't they just into it about them niggas being in the house and taking the keys? And the nigga told J Prince keep them keys. This is just my thought. But like, let's get to the facts. So reports say that JR was being jumped by a group trying to snatch his ice. And the street they call that lack of a check-in or whatever and shit. In the legal world, you know, they call that a, you know, target-rich environment. Now the narrative is self-defense. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, that's not a narrative. That's just physics, my nigga. You put hands on a man, especially a nigga from a place that was once dubbed the Murder City. You know, like I said, you know, we made our distinction about, you know, certain shit. When Dogface would go in, he put Detroit in the line of fire and shit.
Yeah, but you know,
misconstrue what we were trying to say, like about Detroit, thinking that, you know, we were trying to come at Detroit and shit. And we were just saying, y'all niggas not checking the niggas in y'all own backyard. If niggas wanted to get on some bullshit and start pulling cards and saying who did what first, I said a lot of shit could happen. But, you know, you better hope that he left his, you know, personality at home and shit. And apparently, All-Star JR did what any man with a pulse and a permit, legal or street, is supposed to do. Self-preservation isn't a crime, my nigga. It's the first law of nature, actually.
yeah, and that this ain't gonna be the last of that, cause you know, Junior fuck with JR, baby moms. Like this whole shit started because supposedly, J Prince Jr. put his hands on All-Star son.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Junior is fucking with All-Star's baby mama?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he got access to the kid. Because I was wondering, like, where the fuck did he see the nigga with his kid to be touching? Now, okay, so this nigga up in here playing stepdaddy and shit.
Yeah, so they had they words about that. All-Star pressed the nigga about it. And I guess when he was out there, Junior found out where he was at. Now, see, the good thing and the funny thing about that shit happening to Ben 10, because like you said, Ben 10 ain't got no business being with them behind that whole beef. But I think they wound up squashing that. I seen the picture with Young Boy and J Prince together. I think I'm gonna go check into that. But
yeah, I see it.
All-Star ain't come there with that gun. He took that gun from Ben 10.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That he took the nigga hammer and you know what I'm saying, and he let that shit go.
He took the hammer and shot him.
But yeah, that was pretty much what I was gonna go into, like, you know, why it got so personal, because the streets was definitely whispering that J Prince Jr. put hands on All-Star JR's kid. Now, I didn't know how that happened, but now this puts a whole nother layer on it that J Prince Jr. is actually fucking with this nigga baby mama. Now that puts a whole nother, you know, twist on shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know, I could definitely understand that shit. JR probably went to that restaurant for a different kind of beef. Or was he already there? Or did he go there like How did that even play out?
I think he was there. I think he was having a party or some shit. He had some shit going on there. Like he was supposed to be there.
Oh, okay, got you.
And son found out where he was at and pulled up with his goon squad, and the goon squad wound up running off.
Yeah, and Ben 10 up here ended up being the main backup singer, catching a fucking torso shot for a boss who probably won't even pay his hospital bill. Slow talking ass nigga. And speaking of that slow talking ass nigga, you know, let's talk about the spoiled punk, man, and the broken spell. Because here's the dark truth, man. J. Prince Jr. is playing Godfather with his daddy's rap money. A spoiled punk trying to maintain an aura that the world has moved past. Yeah, the spell is broken. You can't extort people who have nothing to lose. With it, I mean, All-Star got something to lose, but he also managed to get his hands on your partner gun and had a 17 mag at his disposal, a 17 round magazine at his disposal too. I heard that nigga start popping at y'all niggas crazy. Oh man, you know, like, cause first it was Takeoff, R.I.P. Then it was Duke the Jeweler. Now you got a Detroit artist shooting his way out of your kingdom. And then, rightfully so, now this is the time where you pop a nigga and you can go on Instagram and pop your shit. Cause you
I don't think niggas want to do that, because last nigga did that, wound up dead a few hours later.
Oh shit. Yeah, well.
The,
you gotta understand though too. See, that nigga was still in the city. See, the nigga that did that, he was still sharing a city with them niggas. You understand? See, the thing with this is JR don't live in Houston. Like, the only crazy shit that can happen is, you know, J. Prince Jr. do something to the bitch. And, you know, it's a lot of allegations around here saying that you already like to hurt women, nigga. So I'm just saying. Hey, All-Star JR, baby mama, you better run for it, run. Try to tell you, you know what I mean? Your feet better move faster than that nigga talk. You know, but yeah, Ben 10 in critical condition, I heard. You know, the Mobcast brand is looking less like a mafia.
Nigga, the mob is untied. The mob is untied now.
They be like, hey, look down, your mafia is untied. Oh, that should be a t-shirt. Hey, your mom's untied.
Like, motherfucking, what's the nigga T Grizzly said? Hey, JR, nigga, ain't it a blessing? That can go two ways. But that's the JR, All-Star JR is the JR he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, JR, ain't it a blessing your ass got up out of there too? Shit.
Yeah,
you know, this nigga, he keep bringing niggas around and keep getting away.
Eventually, somebody gonna use his ass as a shield one day.
Nah, eventually somebody just needs to aim at him.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I know he come across the mafia mall ties.
I know what to tell you.
It will be a robbery.
For real. You'll be mob tied the fuck up. You said, I thought you said nothing never done. Why you so lie?
See for burn.
You dumb fuck.
The gun butcher.
Protect your daddy, yeah. Oh man. But hey, what's the lesson here, right? What's the lesson? What's the lesson here for the youth? Don't play Godfather with people who actually, kind of live the movie. And for Ben 10, I mean, I guess I hope he recovered. I ain't got no dog in the fight. That nigga ain't did shit to me. But like, he got a lot of explaining to do to NBA YoungBoy or the whole NBA camp. Like, but then like you said, you seen the picture, with them. But I mean, shit, bro. We seen YoungBoy and Fredo shake hands. So I mean, this nigga YB different. Like
shit, cause on the real shit, them niggas need YB. YB don't need the rest of these niggas. YB gonna do whatever he do anyway.
Yeah, like shit. YB and the little nigga, they on go. I'm trying to put nothing on it, but like them little niggas be on timing. But supporting the guy, man, like yo, Ben 10, man, supporting the guy who tried to son your leader, like even if shit was made amicable. That's a conflict of interest that I feel like no amount of jury can fix.
Nope.
But hey, man, what happened?
Nope. That can't be fixed.
Hey, keep your eyes open, your receipts filed, and your Second Amendment active.
All I know for the youth is if you see J. Prince Jr., just get on bullshit.
Yeah, like, cause I ain't gonna lie. That's one nigga. As y'all see this shit grow into space, I ain't fucking with boy. Like, cause as soon as certain niggas that as soon as they walk up to me and try to introduce themselves, I'ma just be ignorant. Because see, niggas want their reputation to perceive them. This is your reputation perceiving you. I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Before this shit even get too far.
You gonna say what's up? I'm gonna say whole lot.
Hey, look. When Whack 100 cover this shit, cause anything that happened with them niggas or whatever, Whack will love to cover. This gonna be the shortest room ever about how this shit played out. Like, what happened? Yo, nigga walked up on Daylight and World, like, yo, what's up, y'all? And shit like that. He's like, yo, we just seen that nigga disappear in the crowd.
Bend that motherfucking knee brace back.
Oh man.
This nigga really showed up dressed like a fucking wrestler. Boots, shorts, knee brace, t-shirt, and they did a damn thing.
Who that?
J. Prince Jr.
Oh. Well, he fought somebody?
Nah, he was there when the shit happened.
Oh, that's what he was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit, man.
That's why I said whenever there's some bullshit, he always there. Niggas just need to shoot him.
All right.
See, the thing is,
that goddamn
running across.
You can't miss.
See, the thing is, he's running across niggas that's trying to do legitimate business. He ain't running across niggas that's thinking bullshit first.
What? Even while doing legitimate business.
Exactly.
But it's under that. See, as time approaches, I mean, shit, our time is now. You don't know. Yeah, we the fastest growing movement, nigga. And collectively, in this month alone, shit, nigga, not even counting like just the World Pest side and the whole shit. I mean, we probably well over 1 million views across all platforms this month. Easy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
you know, and certain people watching right now, you know, watching the movement. So I just say this, man. I'll come and I'll leave in the words in which, you know what I mean, like, Salam alaikum. You know, it's all peace. Till you do some bullshit, then it's like, yo, I have one survival mechanism. You know what I'm saying? All the niggas need to understand that my time being a nigga in the streets and just living my life as a regular person, exposed to everyday dangers and not having no security and all this shit, is a lot longer than I've been, you know, in the industry. So just know, I ain't going. I'm not getting extorted. I worked too hard. I waited too long, you know what I'm saying, for my shot to let a nigga come and try to put their hands in my pocket, little bro me. You understand? We're going to have a fucking problem. I just want you to know. And I'm pretty sure my nigga World will concur.
I say it like this. You gonna try to extort me, this is gonna be my train of thought. You gonna take it now, or they gonna take it forever? I'd rather them take it forever than you take it now.
Mm-hmm. Word.
Like Jay-Z said, asking me for a Porsche is like asking for a coffin.
Oh, yeah, you ain't getting nothing. Hey, like I said on the wake up too, I went hard selling dog for this, so nothing came free.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't taking shorts if I can help it. Please believe me, nigga. Try to Jew me down, and I'm gonna knock him out of his Yeezys.
Damn right. Fire.
Oh man, and I'm gonna smile in my mugshot. Oh shit. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. The Houston check-in system just got a system update, courtesy of the 313. Shout out All-Star JR. I actually fuck with your music. Like, you can actually, you know, rap your ass off and shit. So that shit is like, you know, it's dope. I like it. You know what I mean? But yeah. The Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 81. We're going to take another commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when he get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. He a grunt, why he even try? He was out of league in the trunk. Turn him into music, let the speakers bleed. Ain't no front, not these other rappers, I'm a different breed. I'm the one that the street been missing, I got what they need. Why they playing on, we don't. Shit, he know what we on. Trapping through the virus, never got a PPP loan. Y'all a bunch of R. Kelly bitches, bunch of peons. Put vagina niggas on the shirt, that ain't no V-long. He was talking crazy to them killers, acting cute. Playing with that chicken, then the rooster came to roost. I done seen and done it all before I spit it in the booth. If you a op, don't ever worry about a spittle, get a suit. When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when you get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. If your dog is all needed, you can slam dance on that shit. When it come down to that business, you can't stand next to my clique. Vince Carter, Coke and water, NBA jams in my kits. You ain't never been a hustler, you just panhandling drip. Boy, these fans really falling for the cappies, leave me baffled. Giving stripes to all their favorite rappers, knowing that they ratted. Got the tail in the mic and Mary Jean, they finna tattle me. I'm solid even when they snake me, I ain't never rattled. Yeah, I'm sticking to the code, I ain't never had no pick. Most these niggas really hoes, out here telling on they kids. I ain't worried about no get back, you ain't never standing no business. Catch me standing over your nigga from the back like I'm pissed. When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when you get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on that he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking.
Guess who? Bazak. Your boy Daylight, man. My bro host World Pest, Mafia Material Mobcast, live on Daylight TV. Shout out everybody in the chat on IG. Shout out everybody in the chat on YouTube.
Roy, Chris.
Yeah, man. You know, the squad. Oh man, we already at 81, nigga. And it's like November, December, January, February, March, April.
That's that Kobe game.
Yeah, man. You know that. You know that. Nigga was trying to argue with me about LeBron and Kobe earlier.
These niggas out here looking like Jalen Rose.
Yeah. Ha. You know that. But hey, we're gonna keep it in the streets. Gotta talk about the 1017 funeral, man. I'm calling it. Gucci Man a snitch. Yeah. Not a snitch, definitely a hypocrite.
Yeah, I fuck with WAP, but WAP went out bad.
WAP went out bad, man. So, man, it's April 13th, 2026. If you're looking for thoughts and prayers, you know, you're on the wrong channel and shit, man. Today, we're talking about the 1017 business model. A masterclass in how to turn a record deal into a life sentence and a legend into a lead witness. Damn, wow. Before we get into that, man, we got to get into the junkie clause, man. Yeah. We're going to start with Bitch Scar. Rest in peace? Sure. Why not? Why not? Rest in peace, Scar. But, you know, let's keep it a stack. Scar didn't just leave us. He breached. See, when you signed the GUAP, your primary job was to stay alive long enough for the recruitment, my nigga. Overdoses isn't just a tragedy in the 1017 boardroom. It's a breach of contract. You can't tour from the casket. You can't record in the dirt. This nigga pulled the ultimate junkie move, man. Leaving your fans with a best of album and leaving your boss, you know, with a tax write-off. Now, niggas gonna say Daylight, that's brutal, brother. Yeah, maybe. But the truth don't need a filter. And the truth can't be disrespectful. You know? Like, niggas bitching about, oh, Gucci only sent 10,000 from the thing. Like, well, the man daddy didn't have a problem. Well, fuck all that. We gotta talk about the world's dumbest criminal. Yeah, Lontrell Williams Jr., the man, the myth, the shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is currently leading the polls for the world's dumbest criminal. Listen, me and my nigga World was raised in the streets of New York, man. We know a backdoor move when we see one. But Pooh Shiesty, This nigga allegedly brought an AK to a business meeting to force a contract release. Now think about the IQ points required for that shit. Robbing a nigga who got more lawyers than you got shooters. You're trying to extort a nigga who is a walking corporate infrastructure. You didn't just crash out, shiesty. You invited the Fed to the barbecue and then handed them niggas the tongs, let them work the grill and all that. And then the kicker is his own father is his co-defendant. Now, when the OG in the house is just an older version of the crash dummy, the engine light on that operation is on permanently, nigga. Now, the guest of honor, Roger Davis, or as the federal court calls him, RD, primary witness. Yeah, Gucci over the weekend or whatever, or like over the weekend, he dropped the crash dummy record. He calling his own artists flunkies and junkies. I mean, but you knew that they were junkies when you signed them. The flunky shit you might have found out later, but you probably saw that too. And let's be clear, by the standard of the Atlanta streets that birthed him, Gucci snitching, period. You can't identify the man as a human barricade in a kidnapping case and still claim, you know, you're the 2006 Gucci man. But then again, the 2006 Gucci man threw Jeezy's name in an alleged robbery where, you know, so people were just so enamored at the fact that you caught the body. It's like, you know, whatever. You know. But hey, if you're too scared to use the S word, you know, because you're a fucking fanboy, definitely got to use the H word. Hypocrite. Because Gucci is the nigga who spent 20 years rapping about burying bodies, you know. Go and dig your partner up, I bet he can't say shit. And if you're looking for the kid, I'll be in zone sick. Yeah. Yeah, all that shit. That's my Gucci man impersonation. I'm gonna smoke you.
I don't even listen to the old Gucci. I can't listen to no new Gucci ever.
Oh man, you know, but yeah, they can talk about burying bodies, you know, he's not talking to the law. Now, he's the star of the DOJ's PowerPoint presentation. He's essentially saying, I did the dirt so that I could get rich enough to tell you when you do it to me, or to tell on you when you do it to me. You know, and it's kind of like the Pooh Shiesty is just the ultimate fuck you, because it's like he keeps his freedom, he keeps the catalog, he keeps the royalties, while Pooh and Big 30 potentially could end up staring at a concrete wall for a big 30 years or more. That'd be crazy. If Big 30 get 30, that'd be fucked up.
Man, he'd be that shit. He'd be Big 30 for real.
Yeah, for real. Man. The moral of the story is, man, you know, 'cause like, yeah, Gucci definitely snitching, but you know the whole thing is don't put niggas who are likely to tell because of their position that they're in the position to tell on you. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if we should even do that type of tutorial. I would definitely just let you just tell a nigga how to pull a jukes.
Definitely ain't how that. The way they did it, definitely ain't how the fuck to do it. Shit.
This is definitely not the way. So wait, if you really want to just learn, just do the opposite of everything that you read happened in that report.
Yeah, like one, you going somewhere in the building where you know it's cameras at with fucking guns. Like you placing yourself at the scene of the crime.
Off top.
Like that's just wrong right then and there. They was gonna do that. They was supposed to wait till the nigga left the damn building and rob him in the parking lot.
Right. And then even the parking lot still might be too close to the cameras and shit. Like you rob that nigga on to like make that nigga pull on the side of the road.
Yeah, but see in the parking lot, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, got you. That's a fact.
Nigga, shit.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, anybody could have been in the parking lot. You know,
nigga, they seen that nigga come in the park. They seen that nigga come in there and waited for him to come out. He obviously wasn't waiting for me. I got my goddamn car and left.
Yeah. Word.
So
yeah, 9 niggas. Like you could definitely have been gone from the scene of the crime. But
that's amateurs do amateur shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what his father was thinking.
Yeah, I don't know what his daddy was thinking and shit. Like, but hey, man, and then you robbed a little cameraman, nigga. That definitely put in the ring because
they do
got insurance, whatever he lost that day, what I'm saying, wasn't the end of the fucking world. When you took that cameraman nigga shit, like I keep telling niggas, it's like you're a barber and I come and burn your fucking barbershop down. And you take your clippers and shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, nigga.
They did all that shit in revenge or whatever for a fucking junkie, man. Fuck that nigga. I ain't got no rest in peace for no junkies.
Yeah. And then doing all of that shit for a junkie and then doing it to a nigga that got more to lose than you. You know what I'm saying? And then acting surprised that the street rules don't apply. You know what I'm saying? Like when the nigga think because apparently Gucci isn't just, since he's been home, especially Gucci ain't been just a rapper anymore. That nigga got the little Gucci endorsement, all kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga damn near is a state protected asset at this point. The fucking diamond chain. And the 1017 roster, they aren't artists and shit. They're just collateral damage.
If I was Gucci, I'd have made sure I had insurance on all y'all junkies. Y'all niggas would start knocking y'all self off, I'd have been collecting. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. Like when people be saying, oh, the labels be having insurance on these niggas, shit, you might as well, niggas liable to get shot or overdose and shit like that. And then you sat here and just put $1 million behind this nigga and you ain't gonna get none of that shit back? Got me fucked up.
And then they want you to pay for his shit. Funeral, right? I pay for all the shit because the insurance gonna send the check.
What?
And I ain't paying for nothing but cremation.
That
way y'all can split the ashes and take them everywhere y'all want.
Boy, I said I used to love Gucci when he wasn't beefing with Yo Gotti and they was making music. Then OJ, the Juice Man, etc. Yeah, I mean, I fuck with Gucci's, some of his shit, but I would definitely fucking with Jeezy, you know what I'm saying, more than Gucci.
Yeah, I was more Jeezy than Gucci.
Like, 'cause in my opinion, Jeezy just had the better music. Like, he was more consistent with like dope, you know what I mean? Like music. Like, I felt like it was the Tupac and Biggie like thing of trap. It was like quality and quantity. Gucci Man definitely had the quantity. You know what I'm saying? And like Gucci Man had, Jeezy had a healthy quantity too, but he had a lot of quality with his shit. So it wasn't like every month you were gonna get, you know what I'm saying, a new mixtape or some shit. Like, you can actually rock with that shit for a minute. But
Gucci Man responsible for how music in Atlanta is now, because all them YSLs and 21 Savages came out of his fucking studio.
Damn, yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
So Gucci Man is the reason that Atlanta is zesty and they junkies.
Oh shit! Hey, you know it's crazy that you said that. Because
listen, wait, hold on. See, look, listen. The Gucci Man war and the Jeezy war is like X-Men. You got the junkies versus the dealers, and the fucking junkies was trying to rebel, and now the junkies that took over the fucking city. Because that's what junkies do. Look, that's what junkies do. Junkies get high, you fuck around, you do something to the junkie, and then they tell on your ass, and then they still be cool.
Yo, that's crazy. I ain't even think about that shit like that.
That's all that shit is. The junkies have rebelled and took over the fucking city of Atlanta.
But nah, you know what's crazy? Because when you said the reason why Atlanta is zesty and all that shit, it's fucked up. Because remember a while back, and I covered this shit when Brick Baby said on Cam Capone, he said Gucci Man got good pussy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to put that on. Like, it's bad enough I gotta call him a snitch. I don't want to believe the other shit.
I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna believe that. I ain't gonna believe that.
But what I'm saying is, like, yeah, you definitely opened up the door for all of these Atlanta niggas, all that YSL, all that shit. That's why, for real, you kind of like, when it comes down to the city of Atlanta, you be having somewhat of a one-up on Jeezy because you done put a lot of niggas from the city on.
Mm-hmm.
Jeezy was just all over the place, like, you know what I mean, fucking with different niggas. You know what I'm saying? His original crew was, mainly Atlanta niggas, that whole USDA, Slick Puller, Big Dank, niggas like that. But yeah, man. Yeah, like, that's what's going on with this nigga. Motherfucking Guwap. I don't know how this 10-17 shit gonna be from there. Might as well start looking for the next Miley Cyrus, nigga.
I mean, his shit's still gonna pop because, Gucci more, like you said, Gucci more executive than he is anything now. So
yeah, I mean, he just needs to find an artist that could put some numbers up and, he do the CEO thing and be all right.
Well,
then the fact that he snitched, the corporate might start fucking with him even more. Like, oh, Gucci, you're one of us now.
Yeah, so they gonna say, oh, this is a whole 360 change from Gucci Man.
Gucci Man finna be Drake in a minute.
Yeah, see, the thing was, like, he was trying to do that with this nigga in Fujiano. We gonna say, well, shit, we don't know what's going on with Fujiano now. He might just drop that nigga. Nigga, next time Gucci Man have a meeting, Gucci Man might have motherfucking Navy SEALs with him.
Nigga be like, CEO ain't shit. He just told on my friend. Oh, man. Hold on a second. What the fuck? A lot of heavy on there. Yeah, man. But it said that's what's going on with Gucci. the Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 81. We're going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
On this edition of The Adventures of Black Jesus featuring World Pest. World Pest and Black Jesus make the trap say amen.
You see that? Just a little heat and faith and the soda starts to change its ways. Keep it moving, keep it gentle. Transformation takes patience, but it'll rise up when it's ready. Pick your...
While the work dries, Black Jesus offers some good game to some Mary Magdalens.
You know, water in the wine is cool, but conversation into connection, that's the real miracle.
Preach.
And if y'all ever need a little more light in your day, just remember, you're already radiant.
Okay, Prophet with the smooth line.
Meanwhile, World Pest is riding around making collections, hitting bitches with 5-pound dumbbells.
He hit my mother with a 5-pound dumbbell. I heard it. I heard the sound before I even made it up the stairs. She's in there fighting for her life right now, and all I can think about is that look in her eyes when she saw him coming.
All went well, and the trap was full of joy until a punk motherfucker tried to run off with the bag.
Yo, you can't outrun the Lord, man.
Watch me.
That baking soda ain't free, brother.
I just needed it for cookies.
And I just needed you to pay.
Fine. Here.
Keep it, but next time ask. Miracles don't cover shit.
And what happened next? The bitch-ass motherfucker starts snitching.
I might bring the $3 tomorrow. Next thing I know, that guy with the head wrap and some dude looked like Black Jesus came at me. He slammed a 5-pound weight into my shoulder.
Black Jesus?
Yeah. Long hair, robe, sandals, real Messiah vibe. He helped.
But Black Jesus refuses to go out like White Jesus. You gotta catch him first.
Stop! Police! Hands where I can see them!
Gotta catch me first.
He's clearing the fence!
Black Jesus spits good game at the police with great vengeance and furious anger.
Oh! Hey, sir, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down, man. Y'all pulled me over because you saw a robe, huh? You think a brother can't be holy in his own damn neighborhood? Step back, my I've been walking water since before your grandmama was born. I'm out here blessed.
And in true miracle worker fashion, Black Jesus and World Pest make it home to trap and count up another day.
Blessings keep flowing, brother. Keep it steady.
Amen. You gonna hit this?
Let the herbs rise. That's righteous.
We're at 40 even now.
Stack it high. We'll share what's left with
After
the people.
the bills, yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Always.
Blessings keep piling up, 100 after 100. The streets still the same, but the shine different. Grace in my pocket, gold on my soul. Brooklyn, we counting miracles.
Out here at the meet, sun's perfect. Got the 63 sitting clean. Watch this. Little switch tap, let her dance. Ooh, that's smooth.
Crazy, man.
Appreciate it. She been good to me. Cruising on the block.
Yeah. We ain't seen Black Jesus in a minute. I had to run that. Oh, man. It's your boy Daylight, man. My bro host World Pest. Mafia Material Mobcast, man. And you know, speaking of some good game, man, and these hoes, man. I talk about the soft life or a dead end. The Tanzania bottles. This shit was crazy. This was kind of like breaking news to me. You know, I was in the chat, and I think Bullet posted this shit in here.
Yeah,
I seen CG. So I came in. I'm looking at the shit like with the bitch and the lions. So I'm like, all right, I kind of have an idea what the narrative might be. You know, sugar daddy, whatever. So then I'm asking niggas like, yo, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to the bitch? And so, like, nobody, like, you know, everybody like kind of giving me like what they think about, like, oh, you know, she messing with, like, just stuck to her own kind and all that. I'm like, what happened to the bitch? And so Royal, shout out to Royal in the chat, you know, she started explaining to me, like, but by this time, I done took the damn video, did a reverse search on it, got damn all the details and put a whole little article together, a whole little, play together to talk about it on the show.
Yeah, I know. They said the bitch committed suicide, supposedly.
Yeah. Hey, so listen, this is what I'm gonna just say though. If y'all in the pest world chat, just know, like, if I ask the question, like, it's no rush. I mean, I understand people got shit going on. But if you explain something to me and it's not, like, I feel like you're not getting it fast enough, just know that within 5 minutes, I probably already sorted this shit out. Because, like, Will will tell you, it's been a lot of time that I sat here, got the information, write the whole little script for the, take all my little notes and shit for the podcast, and then make a whole thumbnail and shit, and then just come on here and tell y'all this shit within a half hour. Like, so it's like, yeah, this shit be going real fast, my nigga. But let's talk about, like I said, the cost of the soft life. Yeah. Lions, liars, and crypto crash funerals. Like, you gotta look at the sparkle, man. The African sunset, king of the jungle in the background, and the king of crypto scams, on one knee. It's the Soft Life Starter Pack, nigga. A 31st birthday, a rock the size of, a Tanzanian grape, and enough filters to hide the devil himself. Yeah, they told you it was a fairy tale, but in the world of high-stake vanity, fairy tale endings usually are written in an autopsy report. 7 days after Yes, Ashley Janae went from soft girl era to, cold table in a Zanzibar morgue or some shit, Now, let's stop, the cap. Like, people are out here crying about, interracial tragedy and justice, but let's talk about the math. This wasn't Romeo and Juliet, my nigga. This was a market exchange. It was a fat bank account meets a fat ass, and called it a match made in heaven. That Kanye might say start the fires in hell.
More like a mattress that felt like heaven.
Yeah. Oh man. But see, when the foundation is built on a transaction, the warranty expires the moment the mood swings. I mean, think about it. The nigga, he pushes volatile coins. She pushes a volatile, aesthetic. And when the market crashed in that hotel room, there was no bailout coming. Yeah, see, sometimes I'll be just poetic with this shit, nigga. I mean, it's ironic, ain't it? Like, you spend your whole life ducking the hard life, looking for a shortcut to the luxury lane, only to end up at the ultimate destination, the final destination. The ultimate soft life is being carried by 6 men in a fucking box.
Yeah.
You wanted the exotic vacation? Well, Tanzania is real exotic when the authorities are looking at a hanging rope and your fiance is back on Twitter talking about Bitcoin alpha before your body's even cold. Yeah, that's that deregulated love right there, baby.
See, that bitch had
no oversight. Hey, no oversight, no protection. Just you him, and a story that only one of you is allowed to tell.
That bitch had jungle fever. He took her ass to the jungle.
To the jungle. You would have been safer with the Samuel Jackson looking crackhead, baby. You would have still been alive.
See, if she would have just kept her nigga fever, she wouldn't end up on that goddamn rope.
But if you think about it, crackhead couples live long enough to collect Social Security together.
Man, that's what I tell you about. You want to live. That's what I tell everybody. You want to live forever, smoke crack.
Oh man,
I don't know no crackheads that died.
So you know what? When Mano said he was gonna smoke crack when he got $1 billion, he might not have been too crazy.
He trying to live forever. I ain't mad at him.
Oh,
it's only two ways you can live forever. You either smoke crack or you be a vampire.
Yo, man. But see, everybody looking for a deterrent though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this will stop the girls from chasing the sugar, you know what I mean? The sugar daddies and all that shit. Nigga, please. Long sentences don't stop the shooters, man. Murderers don't stop, kilos from moving. And, a dead girl in a luxury suite won't stop promiscuous pedestrians from walking around engaging in acts of prostitution.
She ain't the first bitch that died from jungle fever. I don't know why they act like there's something new.
Yeah. Shit. Matter of fact, jungle fever was killing motherfuckers before COVID.
Long time ago.
Before Ebola.
Shit, jungle fever started when a nigga came and put everybody on the boat. That was jungle fever.
And from that 2 times, I had all the fevers. Jungle fever. No jungle. Jungle fever. No lion.
Yeah.
No giraffe. Zebras. No stripes.
Oh shit. Water buffalo. No water.
Camel. No hump.
Whole time he sitting there. Shaking his fucking head.
Yo, that nigga, whoever's in charge of his merch, that nigga need a bobblehead dog. Cause he like,
I'm gonna remix one of his videos. Oh, I got something for your ass.
Oh man. But yeah, that shit ain't gonna, like, that girl being dead in that luxury suite ain't gonna stop these girls from walking into traffic if a car look like it's a Maybach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, prostitution with a PR team, nigga. Yeah, it's still a high risk racket. You can call it a relationship. You can call it hypernogamy or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's basically monogamy attached to a bank account. Or you can call it, the dream. But at the end of the day, if you're trading, your body, and women love to attach their body to their soul. So if you're trading your soul for a lifestyle, don't be surprised when the bill comes due and the currency, got to be paid in the currency that your ass can't afford to pay. But then again, just go to show you, everything that glitters ain't gold. Sometimes it's just the sun reflecting off the brass in the goddamn casket, baby. So, keep chasing that soft life. Just make sure you know who's holding the goddamn remote. You know what else is soft? The satin lining of a casket. Shit soft as fuck. you know you really love somebody or whatever when you go to the funeral and it look like they uncomfortable in there and you fluff the pillow up a little bit.
This for all you broke bitches chasing the soft life. Jungle fever ain't covered by Medicaid.
Whoa! Ooh, shit. Hey, HMO stands for honeymoon over.
Oh, shit.
Shit is over. They're going to say like, oh, y'all fucked up for talking about that. Hey, listen, man. We give condolences and show remorse where it's due. This ain't one of them times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a high risk game, bro. It's just like, look, you're engaged in like what I would call long-term prostitution agreement, right? So being a prostitute, like I tell these girls, man, like when you decide that you're gonna sell your body, like you're taking the same risk that everybody else who's involved in the street, the drug dealer, the stick-up kid, you're taking all of these same chances because you can go to the penitentiary for this shit. You are committing a crime. It just so happened that the people who are responsible for prosecuting these crimes, they buy pussy too. So therefore it's not looked at as such a, it's looked at as a harmless vice. Until one of y'all end up, in the trunk of a car, in a dumpster, or, in the closet.
All
Can't
covered
blame
in
that
baby oil
shit.
you at a Diddy party.
Hey, and just because, I think they said it was in the closet or some shit like that, wherever she was hanging in the room. I say this because I just picture the closet. For some reason, I picture the walk-in closet and, rope hanging from the room. And then I was just thinking like, well, I'm glad it wasn't no closet. Like, I'm glad R. Kelly is not out to be accused of being in any closet that any dead people were found. And then plus, she's over the age of 18, so therefore he would have been exonerated of this shit anyway. Now, if she was young enough to sell Girl Scout cookies, then Robert, you might have some explaining to do. But that's going on. Oh man. But yeah, rest in peace, athlete Janae. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll tell you something that dumbass funny and shit like that when we get off air about Shorty. And then I'll decide if I'm going to bring it up later. But, yeah, man. We're going to take another quick commercial break. The Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 81. You know what I mean? And we'll be right back after this.
Flop on my knob, like corn on the cob.
Eat it.
Check in with me.
Daylight.
And do your job.
Do it.
Lay on the couch, open up your mouth.
Say I.
Whenever I bust, don't spit it out. Daylight is my name. Mac with hella gang. Got my own hoe, so I don't run no trains. First lick the tip, stroke it till it's stiff. Take it real deep, make a lot of spit. Do it for the camera, bad man pajama. When I cashed out, I slid just like a scammer. Headed to the trap, I was in a rush to make this little play. You know I love the bucks. Once I got the raps, I ain't finna cap. Head was so fire, had to double back. Soon as she seen me, already knew the reason. She don't eat meat, but she a slutty vegan. So she did the cucumber challenge with it. 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 My bony baby true, say you know it's swoop. Been renegade home, now she wanna choose. Bad little bitch, straight out the hood. Chose on the Mac, pay me real good. She'll catch a date, ain't call her out. She'll take your weight and hide it in her house. Walk came around, sat her ass down. Interrogation room, didn't make a sound. Thicker than a snicker, love a real nigga. Had her in a feeling, first time I hit her. Was sucking on me, didn't feel no teeth. Was open off the drip, made her spring a wanna leave. She called up her girl, told them all about how I turned her on, and then I turned her out. Her whole friends open, like where your daddy at? She won out the door, 3 bitches came back. Riding down the blade, what do I see? A bunch of thoroughbreds that all seem for me. Hooky turn to groupies, hoes turn to fans, but they all choose to put it in my hand. They wanted a menage, I broke them both off. Hard all the time, never went soft.
Yeah, she tried it. Mafia Material Mobcast episode 81. And I told y'all that since we were in the 80s, with the episodes, that I was going to take a story from each year, 81, 82 episodes, and, break some shit down for y'all, right? So I was really looking for something else. Then I came across this shit, and this was like just too interesting to pass up. So we're going to talk about the boy Eddie Nash and the Wonderland murders. Yeah, and then, we're going to segue into the dawn of the crack era. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, strap in. It's real Mafia Material shit. But yeah, that's Eddie Nash right there. This nigga, so 1981 in Los Angeles, was the year of the red carpet bloodbath. While the rest of the world was looking at, the glitz of Hollywood, the underworld was undergoing a tectonic shift. A new chapter and more addictive monster, was hitting the pavement. You talk about crack cocaine. Oh, crack cocaine. Yeah, that hard came out in the 80s. I was too young then. I was just a baby. But yeah, but before the epidemic went national, it kind of, you could say it claimed 4 lives, in a house on Wonderland Avenue. Yeah, this wasn't just a hit. Yeah, this shit was a message. Today on episode 81 of the Mafia Material Mobcast, we're going to break down the Wonderland murders, a collision of porn legends, nightclub kingpins, and the violent birth of the crack era. Is y'all ready for this? Now, by 1981, the champagne of drugs was losing its price tag. A group product from Medellin flooded the U.S. and dealers in New York, L.A., Houston, San Diego, they needed to move volume. And they found the answer in the rock form. Now, this shit changed the game. You didn't just need to be connected, to make money anymore. You just needed a corner and the stomach for the extreme violence. See, the old guard, like niggas like Eddie Nash, the reputed kingpin of the LA clubs, was suddenly facing a new breed of predator. Stick-up kids. And they always been around, but when the crack era hit, man, it was different. So enter the Wonderland gang, led by Ron Lanius, a guy who didn't care about, you know, any mob rules or any bosses and shit. They had a secret weapon though. You know, because they was hitting shit. They were also selling cocaine, or they were heavy into drugs and all that shit. And I found out they were heroin addicts. You know, so you know, whatever it is, like they were doing, if it was to feed that habit, nigga, they was on that shit.
Yeah, they was gonna do that.
Now, they had a secret weapon, John Holmes. At the time, he might have been one of the world's biggest porn stars. I believe he went by the name Johnny Wads. You know what I'm saying? But by this time, you know, he was a desperate coke addict, acting as a bridge between high society dealers and, you know, street level shooters and shit. So on January 29th, Holmes left the door unlocked at Eddie Nash's mansion. The gang moved in, and they didn't just take $1 million in cash and jewelry. They humiliated this nigga. You know, they made him beg for his life, you know. And in the world of organized crime, like, you know, a dude like Eddie Nash, mind you, this nigga, you know, he Palestinian and shit. They say he wasn't Muslim though, like he was Catholic or something like that. But, you know, he had a reputation for not playing. Like, cause this nigga wasn't just a drug dealer, like this nigga had his hands in everything. Drugs, nightclub, prostitution, like all kind of crazy shit this nigga had going on. Now, Nash didn't pull a Gucci man. Nah, he ain't called the LAPD. He called his own little army and shit. And 2 days later, not 2 months, not 3 months, 2 days, the retaliation arrived at 8763 Wonderland Avenue. That's Laurel Canyon, you know, section of LA, if y'all want to know. And this wasn't a professional one and done though, world. Like, this wasn't that. This shit was personal. These niggas used hammers and lead pipes on these niggas. Yeah, it was on the floor.
Yeah, that was some personal shit.
The brutality, yo, in the news report, and I'll post it when I do the edit, they said the bludgeoning. He said they were bludgeoned. When the last time you heard about a nigga being bludgeoned?
Word. That was definitely personal.
Yeah, so the bludgeoning was a signal to the entire LA cocaine scene. The price of disrespect just went up, nigga. You know?
Crazy as hell.
Like, the crazy shit is, now here's the mafia material twist. John Holmes, man. So John Holmes, the porn star, Johnny Wads, you know, his bloody palm print was found on the bed frame at the Wonderland house. And he ended up being the only one charged. But he was acquitted. Taking the secret to his grave. In 1988, that nigga died, I think it was.
Wow.
So the nigga was a hell of a backdoor weasel ass nigga and shit like that, but he kept it solid. And I mean, how many niggas you know could have a bloody palm print at a murder scene and walk? Like,
yeah.
And the wild shit is, he's the same nigga that made it where the Wonderland gang could rob Eddie Nash. As soon as the nigga was robbed, he sit here and like Eddie Nash put 2 and 2 together. They go and get Johnny Holmes, and then he just tell them everything. So he snitched when the criminals got him, but when the law got him, that nigga wasn't playing. But they shot Eddie Nash's bodyguard, a nigga named Gregory Dow. They shot him in the leg. Like, well, I heard it grazed him and shit, but either way, like he got shot in the leg. And you know, he was involved in the whole shit too, because even after this, like while all of this shit is going on, like after they found the body, they didn't instantly know who it was, of course, but they suspected the nigga Eddie Nash, right? So here's the wild shit. bro ended up there ended up being a raid on his house and they found some drugs. So like while they're still investigating the murders, he's now facing like different drug charges, him and his bodyguard, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so Eddie Nash, man, like this is where the high level, you know, corruption and shit comes in. Nash stayed free for decades because he had the one thing the street crew didn't. He bribed. Yeah, he paid a juror $50,000 to hang a jury in 1990. It took a federal RICO case, the same tool used to take down the 5 families in New York and all that, to finally put him behind bars in the year 2000. You know? Yeah. Like the Wonderland murders was like the end of the beginning. Like as 1981 closed, the powder scene was kind of dying somewhat, and the crack era was exploding. So the violence that we saw on Wonderland Avenue was about to become the daily reality for every neighborhood in America that was hit with crack.
They was just the first.
Yeah, man. So, you know, now we are officially, you know, in the crack era and shit, and you know, on that mob shit. So I'm gonna give y'all a little preview. Normally I don't tell y'all what's coming up next on the next episode, but on the next episode of Mafia Material Mobcast, when we do episode 82, we're gonna talk about the rise of Nicholas. Well, and actually his name is Nicholas, but we're gonna talk about Lil Nicky Scarfo, man. You know, and the bloodiest regime in Philly history. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all definitely make sure y'all stay dangerous so y'all can be safe, especially if somebody puts a bright idea in your head that you go and rob, you know, a kingpin that owns a bunch of fucking nightclubs and shit. You know, I tell you what. And he died like I think I forgot, he died like 85 years old or some shit. Eddie Nash. The nigga was born in like 1929. This motherfucker was in some movies and all that shit. I'm gonna do a deeper dive on Eddie Nash because this nigga life is like pretty interesting. This is just the Wonderland murders and shit. But
wow,
you know, yeah, that nigga was on time. And that's probably why it was so hard to you know, to really like pin anything on that nigga and shit. But see, that's crazy. Like they did, man, they beat them niggas nice and clean. Like, you know, normally, like when you beat motherfuckers like that, you damn sure bound to leave some type of DNA evidence, you know, or something, you know, on the scene. So they did a good job. It was just the porno nigga's handprint. You know? But man, I tell y'all, before we get out of here, something else I wanna touch on, especially when it comes down to this you know, this snitching shit, as we were talking about, you know, Gucci and the whole Ratlanta and the narrative that people start running with, you know, when things like this happen. You know, niggas love to say, you know, I told you so, you know, get on their little activism shit. So I want to talk to y'all about the paperwork propaganda, you know, selective politicking. We're gonna even speak on this nigga Whack 100 a little bit. Yeah, man. Let me take some water.
I ain't saying shit with him in a minute.
I was either yesterday or the day before, I was in Big Chuck room. He was in there talking about something, but like it was, by the time I went in there, it was some niggas arguing and shit like that. But look, man, they say the streets are a mirror, but lately all I see is people looking up, holding up cracked glass and calling it gospel. If you listen to the internet, the game is 100% compromised. Every rapper is a rat. Every co-defendant is a witness. And the Fed didn't even have to work anymore because we're all just, handing them the keys. But see, this is where the algorithm OG get it wrong. Today we're going to separate the paperwork from the propaganda. We're going to talk about why everybody, the everybody snitching narrative is the biggest lie ever sold in the streets or to the public. And who stands to profit from this shit, and profit from you believing it. Yeah, it's mafia material, man. Daylight TV, that raw, uncut, man. That substantiated shit. But so let's do the cold hard math or whatever, right? Let's start with the facts, because numbers don't have an agenda, but people who report them do. Now, according to the U.S. Sentencing Commission, so that y'all know I'm not the one making this shit up, y'all can go and look it up. About 13 to 18% of federal drug defendants in particular actually receive a 5K1, motion for substantial assistance. Think about that shit, bro. That means over 80% of the people caught in the federal net are going to the wall, going behind the fence, taking their 120 months, their 240 months, and they're sitting in the cage without saying a word.
Dead to the world.
Salute to them niggas. So why does it feel like everybody's telling them, right? Because one rat can bring down a 10-man crew. Shit, 100-man crew. You don't need a pandemic of snitching. You just need one weak link to create a headline. The Feds don't win because everybody talking. They win because they have a, GPS, wiretaps, and, maybe your Instagram DMs. And then it's just being corroborated by somebody who is in the right position within whatever organization to say, yeah, this is what this means. This is what that means. So to say that everybody is snitching, to me, is an insult to the thousands of solid niggas currently sitting in Beaumont, Allenwood, Coleman, who didn't open their mouth, yeah?
At all. So they don't share.
And of course, we can't talk about this shit without talking about the WAC 100 factor and the selective politicking. Yeah, let's talk about the paperwork parties. You got the personalities out here like WAC 100 making a living off of exposing people. I've sat on the clubhouse stages with WAC. Some of y'all seen the, or heard the audio on this channel. WAC, when WAC get on, when WAC talk like some industry shit or like some business, how to get like a diaper company and shit like that, he be in pocket because he definitely know his way around the corporate, structure and shit. When he get on that street shit, he only sounds like an educated boss type nigga to motherfuckers who've never seen like or never been even threatened with a proper session in real life. Or don't even know how they work. But if you look at the selective politicking, like he'll yell about somebody's paperwork from 10 years ago. But then like he was managing 6ix9ine, he was aligning himself with Troy Ave, who testified in open court against Tax Stone. You know, he moving with people like Blue Da Vinci, who took safety vows.
For 8 months.
Word, all that for 8 months. And his agenda isn't cleaning up the streets. I've always looked at it as a defensive diversion, the mirror strategy. Because he's going to say, how can you call me out for my affiliations when I can show you that your favorite rapper is a rat too? So if he can make the whole world look dirty, he thinks maybe his own dirt would disappear. And that's why, you know, when we did have our exchange, like, you know, that shit didn't get rowdy. Because I didn't need to get rowdy with that nigga. Because I already knew what I was talking about. See, I wasn't there contrary to what some people in that room were believing, certain moderators. I'm not here for no airtime. I got the platform right here. And I knew it was a matter of time before the voice of reason break through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why a lot of people don't like, you know, a voice like mine and shit. Cause see, I'm a fan of the culture. I like to be entertained, but you know, I'm not no civilian. Definitely ain't that. I can't on no grounds or whatever and shit call the police on no nigga. Like, you know. Yeah, and I'm about to be a motherfucking threat to the gatekeeping. See, when we point out the contradictions, you know, and when I point out the contradictions and when I was pointing out the contradictions in Wack's, you know, statements and shit and his logic, he deflects to Spotify stream because I had said that he was in the algorithm more than his artists. And he said, how is he more popping than his artists? Talking about their streams. Then he started talking about, you know, his trucking contracts and diapers and all that shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. Since when did a bank account become a 5K1 waiver? Yeah, money don't make you solid, nigga.
Hell.
You know what I'm saying? There's $1 million fuck nigga made every day. So the money don't make you solid. It just makes your lawyers more expensive. And the more expensive lawyer doesn't always mean a good lawyer. No. See, this right here, this is the source for that raw product, nigga. Because we've actually navigated the terrains of the fucking legal system. See, the crazy shit was, I didn't just read about, you know, the BMF era and all this shit or whatever. Like, at fucking 19 years old, 18, 19 years old and shit, I was in Atlanta unknowingly moving some shit that allegedly traced back to this nigga Meech and shit. And I ain't even know that, like, cause like I said, I ain't even know bro was fucking with them niggas. I'm just out there fucking with my man, bro. You know, I told you how I run. Like, I don't want to meet nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, it's like I'm out here. I'm out there for, you know, when the whole Wolf Jones shit happens and, you know, Club Chaos and the whole frequency of the fucking city change. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I've been through all kind of shit. You know what I mean? And, yo, most of the time, bro, like, I seen how this shit then changed from the East Coast to the West. I know the difference between the straight plea and the cooperation agreement. I lived through my own 2015 case that was the result of a real informant. So I know exactly what it looked like when the paperwork is real and when shit is just internet noise. Like, certain shit don't even be adding up. You know? Like, another thing, shit, man, I got I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Like, y'all, like, these niggas on the internet, it's like they just be talking out of their ass because they mouth know better. You know? And then the thing about it is, like, I'm not here because there's nothing else for me to, you know, do. I'm not in the YouTube space because, oh, I was rapping and I burnt out, you know what I mean, all that shit. Like, I still got another 50 songs in the vault, aside from the 28 songs that I just dropped in the last 4 or 5 months. I got 5 new documentaries and shit already, you know, damn near in their final editing phases. I ain't letting up on the music shit. And I'm definitely not letting up on the truth. You know. So even when it comes down to this everybody snitching narrative, which is just a tool of these weak ass niggas to make them feel better about their own surroundings and their own snitching history. You know, don't let the entertainment gaslight you. You know, don't let the entertainer gaslight you into thinking that loyalty is just extinct just because it's not trending, you know, on their side. You know, but yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say with that. Cause like I was like, let me see how many people, cause I know I've seen this shit before. I was like, let me see how many motherfuckers actually be out here telling. The state, it might be a little shifty, but I know with the feds, like, they definitely keep track of how many 5K1s and all this shit that they handed out. In fact, what's crazy about it is, even though they didn't have a definitive number for the state, they said that motherfuckers cooperating in the state was even less than it was in the feds. So they saying that on the state level, more people just take their fucking time and go on about their business. So damn, it's like the niggas in the state level might be at a 90% damn near. But yeah, man, that's what's going on. My little spill on the paperwork propaganda, selective politic and the whack 100 and, you know, his exposures. And yeah, it's the Mafia Material Mobcast, man. Episode 81. Mafia Monday. For real, Jack. That's our show for today. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the comments, everybody who's been rocking with us.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man. We'll be back next week. episode 82. Some more news you can use or not. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. You know, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, Daylight TV, World Pest Media. And, you know, tap in with us so we can add y'all into that chat, man. I'm going to actually give a shout out. Now, I've been taking shots at, you know, well, I had to take a couple shots at the nigga Primo Suave. But I want to give a shout out to a real Suave, man. Just added him into the chat. Echelon Suave, man. He's really been rocking with the movement. You know, I didn't catch where Bromy is from, but homie definitely tapped in. You know, definitely knows something about something, you know. And yeah, man, we definitely got some more content, a lot of shit coming, you know what I mean? And we're gonna keep developing some more, you know, content for y'all, some more shows. Start doing a little more lives and shit like that, you know. So stay tuned, man. And, you know, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. Especially if niggas like, you know, especially if a nigga from the Zulu Nation live in your neighborhood. You know. Especially if you're going to sign the 1017 records. Especially if, you know, you go looking for a soft life in the middle of the fucking jungle. And especially if you're going to rob Palestinian nightclub owners that sell cocaine and traffic people. Yeah, just stay dangerous, man. Like, you know, I want to say to, I want to give another bad shout out to somebody in the comments, Herodes, you know, for the second week in a row. Like, your ass been in them comments just going on this 50 Cent rant for like almost a fucking month now. I was saying 2 weeks, but I really did the math. It was over like 2 weeks and shit like that. And all that bullshit that you talking, gang, I just want to say this. I do appreciate the content, but as much as I appreciate the content,
You's a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. You's a bitch ass nigga. Yeah.
Money Man 718. I don't even remember what your insignificant ass said, but I know. Oh yeah, you said I sounded dumb. I'm not dumb. The bitch and the bitch ass nigga that birthed you, they're dumb for walking past that abortion clinic, knowing that they had loser genes in their body. You know? You said something about somebody said something about we were chatty patties. That's what they said. They said we were chatty patties because we were talking about Kimbella and the Jewel shit and the Let's Rap About It shit. So he's like, yeah, he said chatty patties or whatever. It said like, ain't gonna get you. He said, ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm like, gonna get us a hell of a lot further than it's gonna get you. Fucking being in the comments talking shit.
Shit, we can get away from talking about them. We talking about his bum ass. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Cause it's like so many niggas probably fuck your baby mama. It ain't even nothing to report.
Nigga, that's his sister now.
Your baby mama got 13 brothers and none of them came out of her mama pussy. Hey, what that nigga Sugar Free said? Got a whole bunch of play brothers and play cousins, they fucking her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, some real Sugar Free tough enough. Got a gang of play brothers and play cousins, they fucking her.
Fucking her. Oh man. Yeah, man, but that's our show for today. It said Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 81. Boy Daylight, my bro host World Pest. Hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. Because if not,
you motherfuckers is dead, nigga.
Mafia Material Mobcast, bro. We're gonna catch y'all next week. We out of here.